Yo, what is up? First game in the IS-3 version 2, the tier 9 new tank on the test server. If you're here for the first time, remember to subscribe and give this video a like. It helps out my channel a lot. Now the IS-3 version 2, you can research it for 165,400 free XP from the IS-2 tier 8 version. Now this thing is pretty damn good. Penetration 243 on the standard shells. Now I'm firing premium shells, and if I'm not mistaken, they are still APCR shells. In the tier 10s, they are heat shells. The dispersion on this thing 0.384. This is a lot better than the 703 version 2 in tier 8, which has 0.42 dispersion. Now that gun is already pretty good. Now imagine this gun, even better dispersion and accuracy. So I'm gonna try and see if I can double shot this guy, and I think it's gonna be success. Yes, 800 plus alpha damage on this guy. 2.88 seconds aim time. Of course, if you're double charging it, it's not gonna matter, because it's gonna take 2 seconds, 3 seconds for it to double charge as well. 390 alpha gun. Why am I playing this position? Well, this thing has 8 degrees gun depression, which means you have opportunities to hull down in terrain like this. You have a little bit of a hill, you have a little bit of a bump, you have some undulations you can use it. In the 703 tier 8 premium version, that tank only has 5 degrees of gun depression, so it's not really great at playing terrains. I tracked this Conqueror and he's done. Game over. Now I'm out of shells. I'm just waiting for the reload. This tank does 38 kilometers an hour forward, 15 kilometers an hour going backwards. It is not too fast, but it's not entirely slow either, so I'm pretty happy with the speed. The alpha gun, of course, this is a 390 alpha, which is exactly the same as the 703 version 2 in the tier 8 premium, but of course you are getting a lot better gun dispersion and accuracy. Imagine that the 703, the premium version, already has great gun handling, and this one has even better gun handling because of the 0.38 dispersion, and the moving or the hidden stats, or the moving dispersion, turret movement, and hull movement dispersion is something like 0.12, which makes this really great. The hull armor that I'm getting out here is 145 in 280 in the front and 150 on the side. The hull armor 145 in the front, 90 on the side. Now I'll be honest with you, this thing isn't that great. When you're side scraping, you will get penned easily. I tried it a couple of times. I feel like it gets penetrated easily on the side. Now there's another. This guy is camping me out in this corner here, so I don't know exactly what to do. Should I push forward or should I go attack this guy behind the windmill? I'm undecided, but I spent too much time here. Maybe I could have played this a little bit better and be a little bit more aggressive. Maybe trade my HP and got this guy a little bit earlier. I tried to shoot his cupola, not snapshot. I tried to shoot his cupola there, but it was too thin, and that was because I'm sitting actually in the lower ground and I don't even have a tiny bit of his cupola there. But if we were on level ground, or if I was in maybe higher ground, it's very possible that I could have got him on the top of his turret. I'm not too sure, but I take a shot and I give a shot. I do finish him off, but I do have to take a shot there just to get that kill shot. And I'm going to try and finish this guy out with a double shot, because I do have the advantage here. I can be hull down as I approach him. He has got no choice. He is sitting down there. I can hull down here and double shot him, so that's exactly what I do. I bounce him off once and I finish him off. Now remember, I told you about the double shot bug that's going on when you're trying to do a single shot. If you don't click quickly, the game thinks you're trying to double double shot and charge the gun. So what happens is when you single shot, when you click it once, the gun does not fire at all because it thinks you are trying to charge the shot. So you misclick it and the shot does not go off, and that's exactly what has got me killed here. I shoot this guy once, and now as he's driving past me, I'm trying to lock him and fire the shot. I click the fire button, but it does not go off there. I don't know why it does not go off, even though I do not have 2 shells in my gun. I only had 1 shell in my gun at the time when I clicked that shot, but the gun did not go off. The auto lock did lock when I right clicked it to lock down on the 430 as he was crossing in front of me, but when I left click to fire the gun, it did not work out well for me. So there's still a little bit of, maybe I need to get used to it and learn to click a little bit quicker when I want to fire single shots, just tap in really quickly. I'm not too sure, but that cost me my life, even though I did over 3,000 damage there. We do end up winning this game. It was harder than it should have been, which it should have been an easy win, but we do end up winning it anyway. The WZ ends up capping it out. But what can I say about the Tier 9 IS-3 version 2? A really fun tank. Now, as you know, Tier 9s are the meta right now. They are the most fun tiers to play, Tier 7s and Tier 9s, in my opinion anyway. So I believe I want to keep this tank, but the problem is, where am I going to find the crews? I've used up all my crews. Christmas crews are going to go on the Tier 10 tanks. I do have some 130 PM crews that I could put here, I suppose. We'll see how that happens. So over 3,000 damage, we do end up winning this game, and I do enjoy this tank. I hope you enjoy to this tank. I think I'm gonna keep it in my garage. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye bye.